All right. So
Okay.
everyone moves into position.
Who's going first?
So I do want to approach this window with the hostages, and I want to be able to do a perception check just to see if I can see any other movement or listen for any sounds like floorboards creaking, hear anything from the hostages, if they're moaning or anything.
All right.
I'd like to listen again, too, if that's okay. See if I pick up on anything new from when I looked at it a few minutes ago.
22.
Uh, 10. Not great.
That's basically a wash for Lena. Grail, as you look inside, you see sort of the same thing Lena saw, which is 3 bodies, 2 of which are bound together, 1 of which is bound separately on the ground. No movement still, even as you take a moment to kind of look at them. You don't have a lot of time here before people are going in blazing here. But
Okay.
inside that room, it does look like a bedroom. There is a bed. There is a nightstand. These particular hostages all seem to be on the ground on top of a rug. But beyond that, that's all you see.
All right. I'm ready to jump in the window.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Did we agree that we were knocking or not knocking?
Not knocking.
All right. I'm gonna.
What?
I'm
Probably at the same time then if you're just going to burst in because I'm going to leap through the window.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm going to break the door down. I'm not going to try opening it. with my
Perfect
hand.
then. All right. So we're coming in here.
All right, whoever's breaking open a window, make an athletics check.
Oh, gosh. And the back window's open, right?
No.
Oh, I thought it was.
I thought it was
Okay.
open.
Well,
No.
then I'm also going through some glass.
Oh, I did mention it was open earlier. That doesn't mean it was open,
That's
but I thought
probably
it
where I
I
heard
see.
that.
Oh, okay. That's...
No, it was closed and had no sill to land on.
Oh.
Okay, well, I'm going through the window. I do an athletics check.
Rolling that 1 point of luck is,
Yeah, athletics.
happening right now. That was a 1. Some of that
8 for
glass
me.
damage. That's a 4.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
No.
I got an 8,
like
so
a-
not much better.
Hey, you can add 4 to that. D4 to that, Isaac.
Let's do that. I will just add a 4 and take my lump with an 8
D4.
athletics.
You have to roll a d4, I think.
D4. Oh shit. So R. How do you do this again?
There you go. I did one for you. Oh, it's not good.
Thank you.
It's a 1.
Thank you for giving me that 1. All right, so it's a 5 athletics.
It's-
5 is at least the minimum check thing usually. So
You
It's-
smack against the glass and fall back.
It's literally the least he could do. Okay, so remind me one more time. I know Isaac's rocking a 5. What do you have, Karash?
Oh, I didn't. You said windows. I didn't do mine.
Oh, yeah, sorry, you're doing the door, so I need you to make one as
Yeah.
well.
And when
Well,
he's
yeah.
doing the door, can I cast a spell?
Sure.
I don't know how weird this is all happening. I just want to cast
Frederick.
haste on myself and Crash.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Okay. 13 athletics check.
Frederick has a 14 on his athletics check. So, you guys wait for the signal, and Karash, you kick down the wooden door.
Oh, you had such an opportunity there.
Correct.
Really?
No.
Karash.
Just because you gave yourself that dumbass name doesn't mean I'm going to use it. I will not acquiesce. You kick the door off of its hinges, and it falls into the room and makes a slamming noise. Frederick, having pulled one of his glaives, uses the butt end of it to smash his way in through his window. In the back, a tail distracts you, and you can't open the window.
It's the kitsune.
Yeah, she's back, and she's hotter than ever. You, Grail, are able to... Are you trying to smash this or just open it?
Yeah, so I think I'm going to use the butt end of my rapier.
Okay. You are able to smash the window to the point where, since these are all one pane, they all just kind of... Isaac, you pull out, I'm assuming, the butt of your gun, slam it against the window.
I was trying to leap through the window.
All right.
I'm being honest.
Yeah, I guess that's true. You make a running leap, hit the window and land on the ground. It does not break. You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh
Just
my
a
God.
bird. Just the biggest bird. Oh.
At this point, just for the sake of keeping everything sort of together, I need everyone to roll initiative. You have sort of gotten the drop on whatever's happening here, but we're still going to go in initiative order going forward.
Oh, good. A 6.
15.
8. As in, I ate it.
So I curse a little bit, and then you see me. No one probably sees it, but just so everyone knows, Isaac, his gun seems to leap from his hand with speed, and that's his lightning reflexes that he has developed now at level 7. 20 initiative.
All right, is that everybody? I'm actually
Yeah,
not
He
in the
draws it
roll
so
20.
fast, and no one is there to witness.
Tessian, what'd you have?
I had a 14. I put them in.
Yeah, I'm not in roll 20. I'm just making my own because I have a couple people that are on this that are not on that. Like
14.
Frederick. So 14 and Lena.
15.
Okay, that's what I thought I heard, but I wasn't sure. And... But why did he roll twice?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 3 sides of the house have been besieged. Frederick climbs in through his window that he smashed, trying his best to avoid the kind of remaining shards of broken glass around the exterior of the window. Karash, having kicked down the door, you step inside with renewed haste that Tessian has given you and himself, so you feel just very light on your feet and speedy speed boy. Lena, you and Grail in the back, although Lena, you seem more coiled and ready to step through because Grail's the one opening it. She smashes it open. You climb through first with Grail right behind you.
Yep.
And Isaac is still outside the house. Isaac, you're up.
Hey, I'm going to. So the rock. Can I see the rocking chair from where I am outside?
Yes.
I'm going to fire at the rocking chair.
Okay. Make a shot with disadvantage.
Okay.
And I will say, Chris, I am specifically, Tessian is specifically listening for anyone casting spells.
Okay.
Because he can't see anybody. So.
Oh shit! I rolled it with. So I just need to roll it again. It was a crit, so that's too bad. So now I'm rolling again.
Yeah, unfortunately. Unless you
Well,
roll another
actually-
crit.
No, because I'm going to do well. Shit. That's pretty good still. For this one I'm gonna rock the it's a 17 to hit.
Okay. 17 does hit.
And 9 piercing damage.
Okay. So, having been deterred by the window, Isaac picks himself up real quick and decides the hell with that. Shoots through it. The glass shatters. The shot goes directly at the rocking chair. Doesn't go through the rocking chair. You do see what appears to be a trickle of blood splatter out from it. So it hit something.
Hell yeah.
That's all that happens for the moment.
Feeling emboldened, I fire my second gun.
Okay.
Okay. So
Without disadvantage.
that's 1. That's 2. I was prepared to do this luck thing. So 17 to hit,
That hits.
10 piercing.
Okay. Same thing, essentially. The bullet finds purchase in something. You're not entirely sure what, but you can see it, again, has this wounding effect on whatever's there. You can actually see a bit of blood pooling in the seat of the chair now.
So my normal extra action would just be one more weapon hit. What weapon fight? Just my main one. Can I now wait? Because I've hit it twice. There's a part of it's like
You're talking about action surge?
No, he means his second attack.
just
on
like
his
the
action.
regular fighter, like extra attack.
Well, you get 2 attacks.
Yeah, technically you should be
Anytime
doing
you-
those before your bonus action one, but at this point you have 3
I
attacks.
see.
You effectively use 2, so what's the question?
So I guess my question is, can I put one on hold for when they go visible.
No.
Okay.
You have to hold your action. So you could hold 2 attacks for when something shows up.
Gotcha.
But you cannot fire 2 and hold 1.
I'll.
So you can shoot the
Okay.
third one. You can move and shoot the third one. You
I've
cannot
come
shoot
this
the third
far.
one.
I don't even know that that's true. I'd have to look, but it might read when you make the attack action on your turn, you can attack twice.
Yeah, so it might only
Okay.
be 1 that you can hold,
Okay.
which sounds right.
I
but
think
in
that
any
actually
case,
sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 16 to hit,
That hits.
8 piercing,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hold that for now.
So everybody else has got a vantage point in this room, which is basically everybody but the ladies. You guys also basically see what happens is 3 shots get fired. All of them strike something because none of them whiz past. None of them go through the chair. Whatever Grail happened to catch a sight of appears to have been something because these bullets are either disappearing into the void or they're hitting something in that chair.
But there's no sound coming from it?
Nope.
But there's blood.
Yes.
What?
That's weird.
Very weird.
So that's it for you, Isaac?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay out of the window for right now.
Lena.
Okay. I have climbed through the window. I'm gonna go straight for the people.
She's gonna kill them all.
No, I'm.
Coal lightning!
I'm going
No.
to try and wake them up and start untying them.
Let me see something real quick.
And then I figure if something attacks me, then cool. But I won't know because I can't see anything if the person's invisible. So
You can move to either one of the solo person who's tied up on their own or one of the 2 that are tied up.
okay, so they're not like right next to each other.
They're close.
They're
but
close.
To try and shake them awake is an action.
Okay,
So which one would you like to do?
I'll do the one lying on the ground.
Okay.
Who's tied up?
So the guy is by himself.
Yeah, the guy's by himself.
Okay. Because the woman and as you get a closer look, especially the ones that were tucked underneath the window, so it was hard to see them more. But that's the woman and child that match the description. The guy seems to be tied up by himself.
Okay.
You move over to shake him awake. And he does wake up.
Okay, so I'm just going to very quickly just reassure him and say everything's gonna be okay. We're here to help. We'll get you out of here real soon, and then I'm gonna start trying to untie him if I can do that, or if I can just shake, that's fine too. Whatever.
Probably just the shaking that is an action
Okay, that works.
because of the effect they're under. As you kind of like reassure him in that brief moment you have, because it's 6 seconds, whatever.
Yeah.
He seems a little bit freaked out.
Okay. Yeah.
As one who has been kidnapped might be. He says, "They could be anywhere."
Okay.
Kind of wide-eyed.
Yeah, and I just try to like gently hush or like shush him and just say, it's okay. We're gonna get you out of here, and I'm gonna look around a little bit just to make sure I don't get like ambushed or something. I don't know.
Okay, Tessian.
I'm aware.
Gosh. So Crash is kind of in the doorway, though, isn't he?
He stepped inside. You can get around him.
To where the rocking chair is, presumably.
Yeah, if you'd like.
I mean, I've got like my light crossbow in one hand. I'll just kind of walk in and try to shock and grasp where the chair is, I suppose.
Okay.
That's it is whatever this is wearing metal.
No.
Okay. Then that's a disadvantage.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is. Whatever this is, no metal.
16 to hit for 9 damage, lightning.
16 hits.
Is this thing making Constitution saving throws for invisibility?
No, it does not
No.
have to.
It may
Oh
not
god!
need to.
Oh god!
That's a very fair question,
no.
and you'll notice you haven't heard any dice rolls from me on this, because the answer is it does not need to. Which tells you something.
Yes, it does.
Not me. I have no
I know.
idea.
Really?
That's half the fun, though. Let's put it this way: it's not the spell you used. because that's a lot easier to get people
Oh,
out
I
of.
figured as much.
This lightning, he does not resist that. Okay, so 9 points of damage, right?
Yeah, and then I'm going to invoke my Curse of the Sea on it, just so that I've got that going. And then for my other action, I don't know. I'm like standing next to it. F it all. I don't know. I can't cast again with a hasted action, so I will. I can't dodge either, can I? No, dash, disengage. Just hide behind Karash.
Oh, yeah, I
I
should be doing
will
this. I forgot.
disengage and then move towards the door and just sort of like butt up against it, basically, to prevent anybody from opening it, I suppose.
Okay.
Or just to be next to it in case I need to get inside it. Yeah, either way.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right. It is something else's turn on an 11. Karash, you, having burst into the room, basically standing on the door that you knocked down so expertly, you're kind of looking around the room. You don't really see anything. You've watched the bullets hit. Tessian kind of hit something with this electric energy, and you could sort of see it coursing around what appeared to be some sort of humanoid form briefly. You watch as the chair shifts, like it rocks backward and forward as if someone was, I don't know, getting out of it. And then all of a sudden you just hear these quiet footsteps approaching you. It's going to multi-attack you with advantage. You rolled pretty bad, though. That's a 16 to hit.
Aha, no.
Okay, again. That one's going to hit. A 23 to hit.
Yes. Wait. Aha, hold on. Yes, it still hits.
The greatest build for no purpose. You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage. As you all of a sudden feel what feels as though it's like a double axe handle just hitting you right in the side. Like 2 fists or something like that. Again, you can't see, but something just like clubs you in the side and you kind of, as it dislodges you momentarily. And then it, best you can tell, since it's invisible, but you can sort of get this sense because it's this close, it does seem to be next to you. Lena.
Okay.
You hear the bed make a creaking noise.
Okay.
And you can see the middle of it sort of dip momentarily and then spring back to normal.
Okay.
And then something moves near you.
Okay.
With advantage. That's a 17 to hit.
Yeah.
And way more than that. Let's see if it's a crit. No, an 18 and a 19. So the good news is that doesn't crit.
Mm-hmm.
So a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
As you've moved over to assure this gentleman that everything's going to be all right, like we're here to help, everything's fine, you all of a sudden feel this crushing blow on your back as you've kind of crouched next to him.
Yeah.
That wham, wham from multiple strikes.
Okay.
You take 10 and 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
As some unseen thing strikes you with a pretty heavy force. And that is it for their turns. Frederick is going to take that glaive. Having seen Karash react from getting hit, he has at least an idea where this thing's at, so he's going to try with disadvantage. Ooh. That is a 15 to hit, which does hit. Let's see. The glaive. Ooh. He does 12 points of slashing damage as he... And Karash, it's weird because it looks like he's slashing through nothing, but again, you can sort of see this reddish ichor. You're not even entirely sure if it's blood, but some kind of substance seems to like spring out of the side of whatever is in front of you. The attack clearly has found purchase on something, but still have not revealed it. But he appears to have done something at least. And he's gonna. Didn't want to burn that yet. That'll be it for him for now. But he's close to you as well. Crash.
All right. It will shock nobody that I'm going to try slashing him, whatever this thing is in front of me. All right. Longsword and disadvantage, presumably.
Yes.
15 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, well, I was going to have to roll my 1d4. That's 7 slashing damage plus... 12 radiant damage.
So 19 total. Okay.
And then I will slash again.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
That is 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
And my last attack. Holy crap. 20 to hit. Not natural. Or
Yeah.
excuse me. And then 10 slashing damage plus... $13 radiant damage.
Jesus.
Whoa.
Well, 2 of your 3 attacks find purchase as you sort of keep swinging in front of you. You know this thing is there because it just hit you. And as the extra radiant damage courses through it, you know you're having an effect. You don't hear anything hit the ground. You don't know what kind of shape this creature might be in, but it's not dead yet. Anything else?
I can't see it, so I can't do that. Can't do any of these. Nope, that's it. That's all I got.
Grail.
Alrighty, it's time for me to leap in. So I think I'm going to be able to see that Lena has been attacked. I mean, I imagine that's something that I'm witnessing. So I'm leaping in, and I'm going to attempt to slash at this guy with, or stab at this guy with my rapier.
Okay. With disadvantage.
Okay. Oops, I didn't do that right. Okay, let's try it again.
With mega advantage.
Yeah. Oh wait. Oh no, I did it.
That's not bad.
So it was a 10.
A 10 to hit? That doesn't hit.
You're going
Yeah.
with that one. Yeah,
I think I already did. So it already does it as advantage and disadvantage. So yeah, it was a 10.
10 does not
I
hit.
missed. Sick. I am. I don't know what else to do in this situation. I'm gonna just stay where I am. I'm not gonna back away from them.
Okay. Isaac, we go back to the top. Oh, I never put Grail's picture up. I'm so bad at this.
Hey,
There he is.
So, I'm going to tell Karash, do I hear what's going on in the back room? Oh, the only
You've
thing
heard
would
that
have
my back has been
literally that would have been the only thing I would have heard was 2 thuds. So probably not.
In the din of what's happening, probably not, especially
Okay.
the door between you.
I didn't think so, but so I'm just gonna keep attacking this guy. I think he's the only one here, as far as I know. So I am going to Karash, call my shot.
Just looks around.
Point me where to shoot.
Oh,
and
okay.
I mean, by this
yeah.
point, I'm gonna just.
All right, I'll point at whatever it was that was right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
It was a cool
Here.
Full Metal Alchemist potential moment, and it just
Into the garbage.
so now I'm going to use my super luck ability. So I'm going to roll another dice. I'm going to take the highest out of the 3. It's my second point of luck. 18 to hit,
That hits.
7 piercing.
Okay.
I'm gonna...
Now, I will say, for the sake of just rule keeping at some point, you should pick which damage dice you're using.
What do you?
Because in
Oh.
theory, you're re-rolling when you make that other attack. Now, in this case, you picked the lower, but it could have been higher or vice versa.
So
You
I
see what
should
I'm saying?
I should use the first one.
You should probably use the first one because that's what you would roll the first time.
That makes sense. Okay.
Okay.
So disadvantage on my second one. Is this my last point of luck burned? It sure is, because I rolled a 1. So
You don't want that.
I am luckless. It was 7 piercing if I end up rolling high enough for this one. 16 to hit.
That hits.
10 piercing.
But is it 7 or is it
No,
10?
It's
sorry,
7.
it's
It's
7.
7.
I
It's
said,
7.
See, it was why it was good that I said it was 7.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to spend a grit point for Deadeye.
Before you do that,
Oh, okay.
your second shot, again, does not seem to pass through. There's this moment where Frederick kind of recoils because the shot sort of has him lined up because he's on the other side, coming in from the other window. And he sort of like flinches because he doesn't really know what's going on for sure, but the bullet doesn't strike him. It hits something before it ever gets to him and stops.
Okay.
And as the second one hits as well, you hear a on the ground.
Okay. But nothing turns visible.
No?
God. I'm gonna assume he's down, and I'm gonna go now in the window and check on Lena from the back room because I haven't heard anything yet.
It's going to take your movement to get to the door.
That's okay. So I'll open the door, and
It's
no,
locked.
oh, it's
Talking about the one that I'm
locked?
standing in front of? That one?
Yeah, the door to the hostages.
So that's where I am.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Hello.
you go up right to Tessian, just
and you so.
face to face.
If you're just standing there, I'm going to actually assume that it's... Okay, well, let me ask this. Do I see that you've tried the door and that it's locked?
I did not get a chance to. That would be interacting with something. I didn't
Oh,
get to do that last turn.
okay. So we don't
That's
know
this
if
turn.
it's locked.
That'd be lovely. But
You
I
just
haven't had a
moved to
chance.
get in position to do that next turn and or block anything from going through it. But
I might just go around the back, and I might not have enough movement to even reach the back window, but I might just walk around to the back.
you at least get around the corner. But yeah, you're not going to have a line inside.
Okay, I'll do that with my the rest of my movement.
Okay. Lena.
Okay. Question: how big is this room?
Well, the whole cabin is not exactly super huge to begin with. So this room, I don't know, 15 by 50 feet or somewhere thereabouts.
Okay, so I know I just got hit by something right next to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so the dude's in front of me, and then the other people are to the right of me?
Yeah, they're sort of in front of you.
Okay, so if I turn and try to do like a thunder wave on whatever's in front of me, can I do that without hitting anybody, like Grail or the people?
I think I'm in the way.
As I say, you can get away from the other people easily enough, but Grail's sort of on the other side of it, so not really.
You can hit
no.
me with it.
With your best shot.
I don't want to hit you, though. Is there a way I can... Because it's a... Hold on, let me just look at this. 15-foot cone? Is that right?
It's a cube.
Cube. I can... Oh, there it is. Yeah, cube. Oh, okay. Is there a way I can move to where she's not in the line of fire? But I can still get the guy and also avoid the people? I'm asking a lot.
You're asking a
That
lot
is
for
a
a small
tall
bedroom.
order.
I think the answer is going to be no.
Okay. Next question.
Mhm.
Dragon is considered medium size.
Yes.
Can I fit and not crush everyone who I
It
care
is-
about?
You are medium sized.
It is the large end of medium, but yes, it is medium size, so you could do that.
Okay. I will turn into my dragon,
Okay.
and I'm going to try and bite at the person in front of me.
All right.
Because I could try to do the breath weapon, but that's also a cone, and it might hit people, so...
This is a stupid question now, but like we don't have anything that can see invisibility, right? That we just didn't think about. No goggles or Okay, just checking.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
The best I can do is hit it with the one guided bolt I have, and then you have a regular attack against it.
Okay.
If we had Fairy Fire, that'd be something else.
A basic cantrip that nobody got.
It's like a first level spell, I think.
And some, yeah, it is first level. And some draconic forms have True Sight, but
I think it crit failed, if I'm reading this right.
Yes.
Good. That's just swell.
so big dragon.
Yeah,
Well.
you accidentally kill one of the hostages.
Wait, I
Marvelous.
have a blessing, don't I, though? Or is that not going to matter for
That's
this?
not going to matter on a nat 1.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Oh.
even use it.
Okay.
Sort of, I don't want to say enraged, but like annoyed by whatever's come and attacked you as you're trying to help these hostages, you immediately hulk out into your dragon and try and lash at it with your teeth. But you're not entirely sure where you're biting. You know about where it's at, but in the case of this, does not find purchase. And in doing so, your kind of erratic movement brushes against Grail and does 1 point of bludgeoning damage to her.
Oh, good. Sorry, Grail. I suck.
I mean, hey,
Could
it's
be worse.
better than a huge blast in my face.
Could be worse.
It could be worse.
Okay.
All right.
Great turn, everyone.
You gonna move anywhere else? That's bonus standard. There's no such thing as a standard action. Shut up.
No, and I can't really move too much, so I'm just gonna stay and assume that he's still somewhere. in
Well,
front
you're
of me.
between him and the hostages, as best you know. So
Yeah, so I'm just gonna try and like stay my ground and stand in front of the hostages.
Tessian,
I tried the door.
it's locked.
It's locked. That's
Yeah.
amazing. Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Then gosh. I will cast,
I want to live in a world where you took knock.
That's not... not a thing that I have done. I will, like, pull out my... I already interacted with an object. I suppose I get an extra one. I pull out my dagger, and then I will kind of swing down at it using my like, lightning cantrip, whatever the hell.
Okay.
Black Bolt Blade is what it's called. It doesn't really matter because y'all don't care what it's called.
I care.
Do you?
No.
No, you don't. Is that a 1D? Oh, I gotta actually hit, you nutter. Oh, I have to hit with an attack. That's my bad.
Well, roll an attack.
Is it just a regular attack against a doorknob?
Yeah, the doorknob is not invisible.
25 to hit.
That hits by a little bit.
For 7 piercing, and then it's 4 additional lightning damage on it.
Okay.
And then there'd be 11 damage bouncing to something else, but there's nothing else. So
I would say with that combined, it's enough to essentially smash off the handle and or the locking mechanism on the door, and it swings open. And
okay.
inside, you see a dragon, 3 hostages
Okay.
on the ground, and
Okay.
Grail. It's not your turn.
Oh,
He just sees you inside the room.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Cantrip. I got nothing else to do. Pretty sure I am tapped at one action.
Can you move?
I will move on top of the 3. What are the 3 hostages? There's a man, a woman.
There's a man who
and-
appears to be awake and is... Well, he's actually about to have a turn, but he's in the process of looking freaked out as these two battle with what appears to be some kind of invisible creature. And there are 2 others, a woman and a child, bound together that are still unresponsive.
Okay, I will rush over to the woman and the child if I can squeeze in there somehow.
That's fine. There's enough room. It's getting tight in there, but there's enough room. Okay. The one hostage is going to kind of do the worm away because he's still bound, but he's going to sidle away from this best he can back to the wall that's closer to where you are, Tessian, getting away from this creature. This creature is going to swing once at Lena. That's a natural 20. I don't even need to roll twice. And then once at
Goody.
Grail. That's a natural 20.
Jesus.
What the actual
Okay.
hell?
It's right there. I'm not kidding.
He gets two rolls. He has advantage, so.
I know, but I don't need to roll the second time on either.
Oh, well, you know.
What am I going to roll for? Another crit?
Oh, wait.
I know.
Oh, we're all going down back here, so that's gonna be fun.
On the plus side, you can only hit each of you once. On the minus side, you critted both. So you each take 21 points of bludgeoning damage
Ooh.
as he does a Mike Hagger spinning lariat and just clubs the both of you.